Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Vicki and we're going to work in this True Junk Journal today. I've got in a lot of things all ready to go, so I just want to kind of go through it and put them down. Don't know about that yet. If I pass something, it's because I wasn't sure. This is stuff we've already done. I'm putting stuff in those pockets. Okay, I just put stuff on pages because I think that's where I want to put them. This was going to go there, so we're going to get right to it, I think. I forgot to check my glue. Oh, it's been a minute since I've been in here. Remember, these glue tips just very quickly gum up. I'm hoping for the best here. Okay, tight schedule. I'm already getting slowed down. Okay, so I wanted to put this over here. I kind of went through and figured out where I wanted to put some pockets. And I went through my stuff, picked out what would work best, or look best as well, in my opinion. It's your book, make it look like how you want it to. I think this will be fine. I think that's plenty of glue. Just going to put that right there. Kind of keeping it not too close to the spine. And I think I must have been going to put these there. Don't remember now. I think I'll put one because I don't remember. Maybe I was going to do something else with it. I don't know. Maybe I was going to put one down here, or maybe both of them. Let's see. I'm going to put that one there, and I'm going to hold on to this for something else. So I'm doing glue stick and the glue. This is in an art glitter glue container, but it's actually Aleene's tacky glue. I was giving that a try. Sometimes you just got to try things. See if you like them. They may work fine. Then you don't have to buy the more expensive things. I mean, I don't remember cost-wise how much Aleene's was compared to art glitter glue, but it's probably a lot less. Or maybe just a little less. Okay, let's move on. Okay, what was this? This. I was going to glue this on as a pocket somewhere. So I took my hole punch and I went to punch. It got stuck in the punch and I could not, let's see, it might have been, I don't think it was this one, but I punched it and it was stuck in there. And it was stuck like this. And I couldn't, well, I didn't have this on it. But I could not, like this. This is the one. It was stuck in there. I could see it sticking out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I couldn't, open it up. So I took my heat tool. It blows very gentle, but it was very hot. Well, then I see the plastic just kind of melting. And I'm like, oh no, it's going to melt inside there. So at the end, I had a dental pick. I was trying to, scrape it out of there to try to loosen it up. I had a screwdriver. I'm trying to pry this open. So finally, I found something, I don't know what it was, some tool and a hammer. And I started pounding this and it finally freed. And I got all this stuff out of there. So that was the story on this. Be careful. Don't try to do plastic. So I'm thinking, but I don't know. I'm holding off on that. This I was going to glue onto here, but I can't. I can't because I left my trimmer in the other room. Okay, let's go on to this. I was going to put Joe, dark, tall, and handsome. This is going to be a page thing. I think I'm going to just glue it halfway. And I'm just going to do it. You know, I looked at my trimmer out there, knowing I was going to come in here and do a video. I said, boy, I'd hate to forget that. Okay, and I did. Okay, and I don't really want to run out to get it. So let's just put extra glue. Because this is a thick piece, this is what we sometimes do. For extra adherence, we go with both. Okay. Forgot how I was going to do that. No, I don't want that to stick on. Well, let's do down here. Doesn't have to be at the top, and it shouldn't be at the top, really. Okay. Okay. I think that's good, but you need to rub it, because I like to press it down so that it sticks. Make sure there's nothing coming over the side. We can cover that later with something or not. You can maybe just ink it. So then I was going to put Joe here. I don't think we need to ink this. Well, we can. Let's see. I would like a darker brown. I have ground espresso here. I need my ground espresso dauber. Huh. There it is. Right where I put it. Okay. Okay. If you're a non-inker, you could have already had yours glued down. But I'm an inker, so I'm going to get this on there. Good enough. Lid. Put that back in its holder. And I need to move that out of the way just because I don't want it in the way. Okay. So this morning, I had to go out and do some yard work. Had to do some, well, my son-in-law came over to trim out my driveways. I have two. So the stuff was so grown out of, you know, that after he went through the edge, some of it was way over here, so he just trimmed it. So I had to go out this morning with one of those thick, long rakes and drag it out. Put it in the garbage can because it was garbage day. So it had to be done. Okay, these I was thinking of putting here. I've got 3 different ones from 3 different years, I guess. I don't know if I'm using all 3 on here, but I thought I could make at least one belly band. Well, we have to do this. I'm going to just cut this off. Oh, the moment I need my green scissors. Here they are. I'm just going to cut this off here and this one here. This is probably one of the newer ones because it's very thin. You know, everybody's gone thin. Less product, better. Make it cheap as you can. This one's like pretty thick. I mean, because of the corrugation, you don't necessarily get burned, but some of them gets pretty hot. If I can just tear that. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Put that one there and that one there. That one's not going on here because 2's enough. I'm just going to put them like this. And they're going to be like belly bands. So I could slide something all the way down if I want to or not. Or just part way. So I'm just going to go like this. See, I got to take up a lot of space with this glue because we got to get it out here on top of those ridges. So if it all goes down in the ridge, it's going to be kind of useless, you know. Okay. Put that one right there. And now this one. Okay, doke. There we go. Okay, I just want to kind of get this. It's not going to be finished. It's going to be to the point where every now and then I'll pull it out and add something to it. I mean, it's a good start. I mean, if you want to finish it all up, you can. I was thinking of putting this here, but because it's a girl with tall, dark, and handsome Joe, let's just hold off. But what I can do, oh shoot, give those time to grab. Well, I was looking to see what was on that page. Jersey Mike. Oh, I think I better add some more glue after that. Let me pile it on. Okay, back where it was. Okay. Oh, I was going to take and make this a page tab, one of them. This is the thinnest. So what I could do is just double this over somehow. Well, it's not going to matter because it's going to be on separate pages. So I could just, you know, glue it on like so. But can't do it now. Now I need to put something in here because I don't want the pages to stick together. Just in case. I'm just gonna, that's pretty thin. Okay. Okay, here we have this. And I was going to, well, I don't know what I was gonna do. I don't remember, but I think I'm gonna just make a pocket here because that's what these are good for, little pockets. Maybe we should round this corner because that one's rounded. I'm gonna use the big one. Okay, good. And that way we have matching corners. So I'm just gonna start kind of like here. I'm gonna put this on kind of thick because it's cardboard and I wanna make sure it grabs well. I think that's good. Just put this down here. Skip. Didn't have anything for that. Okay, Paul Newman. That one's going there, this one's going here. But I should stencil something on there or stamp. But at the moment I don't have anything, so I'm gonna not. I'm going to just go here. I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way down to here. I'm gonna go across the bottom. I guess I could have made it a belly band. But because I just now thought of it, it's too late. So it's going right here. And this is going to be a page tab. I'm going to go down here. Okay. Because you don't want them all, then you want to stagger them. And since there are no others, he gets first pick. This, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to glue. I could make it like a, I'm just going to go across the bottom. But I'm going to go heavy. I mean, wide-ish. Just because I don't want it to pull off the page because it's cardboard. And this will be something you could just slide something down into. You could just slide a piece of paper of some sort. Something thin. You can't probably do cardboard. That would be silly. Oh, another Paul. You know what? I'm going to skip this one for the moment. I need to put something right there. Something thin. What have I got? What? Let's just do that and hope that it doesn't stick to that. Okay, here I was just matching the color. That I've got to put something on there. This was going to go here. These are going here as 2 pockets. So on they go. I mean, this will kind of fill it up pretty good with this. And after I do some of these pockets, well, after I finish what I'm doing, I've got page trim, which is this over here. I've got stuff in here that I'm going to glue on the sides of the pages. So I kind of sorted things out in that way. So I wanted to go through and get the pockets on because, you know, I don't want to sit here thinking and going through it, you know, takes too much time. I want to do it ahead of time so you can just see the end result. I'll just put it here. Could have staggered them. I hope they stay on. This is kind of, because it's so fat, because the stuff is so thick. It makes for a fat, bulky journal. So you want everything to hold. I just don't have anything to put in there to pad it out, so to speak, so that these stay stuck. Hopefully they're going to grab and do okay. Now I'm going to do this one. I'm just going to start down here. And this covers most of the page. Whoops. Let's take care of that right now. Squeeze it on. We want it to stick. Just can kind of wipe it off a little bit. Hopefully these are gonna, I mean, I thought this was a good idea. You know, just going through and bam, 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 after I already thought it out. Okay, now we've got the panda. So I wanted to stencil the leaves. They're not the same leaves, but they're leaves. And it'll just give it, you know, something for a page that's got nothing on it, a white page. So I've got shabby shutters and I have peeled paint. Let's look at them. This appears to be darker, which it is. This one, okay, sometimes they look yellow. That doesn't look bad. I'm gonna do the dark one. Okay. Gotta find my, got the green yarn on this one. Some of them I've marked well and some I just have to look at them and hope I guessed right. So I'm gonna do this one. Kind of light. I'm just gonna hold it. I mean, if you want to be professional, you could tape it down just to make sure, but again, a lot of people don't. Okay. Let's go this way. Once you've done this for a long time, you don't do all the things you did when you first started. Like be gentle about things and measure everything. You eyeball it. Yeah. I don't know where the pocket's going to hit. So. Oop. It's going to kind of be right here. Okay. Okay. We can have one swooping in this way, right? You can lift and look. Go back if you don't like what you saw. Okay. Good. We'll call that done for the moment. I mean, if you wanted to go in here, you could. Right now, I'm not going to. Oh, I left that undone. Okay. I'm just going to, you know what? I could have done a belly band. Or did we just have a belly band? Does it matter? I was going to say, why was that not stuck? I'm going to go with the pocket. That'll be that. This is pretty thin of a piece, so I'm not going to be too concerned, even though I did put a good amount there. It's pretty good. Okay, make sure I did what I thought I was doing. 'Cause sometimes we don't. We forget halfway through. Okay, now this, was I going to glue that there? I don't know. Was I going to put it up here? For what? The little belly band. Okay. So we have a combo pocket belly band. Okay. We'll just put them right here. I'm just gonna, you know, keep rubbing on it to make sure. I wonder if I should go back and check these. They seem fine. They seem well. That seems good. These were what I was concerned about. I could probably take these things out of there. That's probably what my problem is. That's the bulk that's in the way. Well, something bad happens. Just remember, don't do that. Okay. This, was I gonna put this here? I don't know if I wanted to put it on here. It's gonna make that heavy, unless I find something heavy to balance it out. Well, let's just do it there. I already said I planned all this out, but unfortunately, that was days ago, and I forgot my plan. When I look at the page, it's like, what was I gonna do? But it'll all work out in the end. That's what we always tell ourselves. It'll be fine. Okay, I want this to grab. So we're gonna just kind of dilly-dally here and work on these. I mean, if they start popping up, just go back in there and fix them. Show him who's boss. Concerned about that. So I want to hold that a little bit. While I look, I don't think I had a plan for this. I somehow want to utilize that slit. I'm not sure how. Oh boy, here's this. I really didn't come up with a plan, but I know I want to make it a pocket and put something in there with a picture right there. But I'm going to have to stencil something on there. Okay, again, moving on. Okay, I've got this. Okay, need to order a book weight. I've been watching videos and they have the book weights they slap on there, but I don't know that it would work on this because this is just too chunky already. I'm hoping that as I spread things out, from having just laid them in there, that it'll kind of balance out a little bit, not be so fat. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I just want to pull it up so that it I always want to put something really nice on my fronts and the backs. So here, I think I'm going to glue these two together, but can't do it right now till this gets adhered well. Okay, that was done. This was done. Okay, this I'm going to glue onto here. However, I think I was going to trim it down and re-glue it, but left my trimmer in the other room. But that's my plan. Then I'll have this pocket and the page will be covered. And it's a nice, weight of a envelope. Almost perfect. Was I gonna go ahead and glue this down? I think I'm not right now, but I will go ahead with maybe this. Maybe. I can go here. Okay, where's my ruler? Is it even in here? Of course, I just don't see it. And I don't even have another one right out here. I don't recall taking it out of here. Oh boy. I sometimes just say it over here. Well, I was going to rip it, but now I can't. I don't know what else I could use. I'm looking for something that I could hold and rip it. Let me see. Can we do this? Yes, we can. See? There you go. But I need to do it up here. So I'm going to take my pencil and mark it right there. Let's see if we can do it again. I'm going to do the short end, I think. See? We don't need a ruler, do we? I was thinking I was going to put something in the corner. If I do it this way, I can put a pocket right there and cover that. See? Problem solved. Now I need a little more space to glue here. Let's just shift this down. Don't want to lose that. That would be horrible. Okay. Glue stick and this. Okay. Well, we're about halfway through the second signature. And then I don't have something on every page. Probably should have. Well, no, not every page needed something. Okay, and now I need another one. Okay. Well, anyway, back to the yard work that I was out there doing. I also had to take care of some weeds and a neighbor's fence and stuff growing on it from their side. I just kind of pushed it over the, I held my nippers up and nipped where it fell into their yard because it was theirs. It wasn't even my plant. They're vines, some kind of vine growing on the fence. I mean, this technically it's a fence, but it really is just a bunch of stuff nailed up where the fence pickets started falling out. And I really wanted to replace it, but I can't because I've got this big old pepper tree that's a nuisance. Everything's cut on my side of the fence, and it's growing over on their side, and it's in their utility wires. They go to the house, they're cable wire. So I had a guy that was going to cut it, and he got up there and looked at it and said, nope, not touching that. So there it sits. I can't cut the trunk of it. It's on my side. Big old huge thing. But I've trimmed off all the excess that I could get on my side. So I'm just waiting. Last year when the hurricane hit, I was hoping that the hurricane would rip things around out there and make them have to trim it, but it didn't happen. And I don't want to hope that for this year. I don't really want any hurricanes this year because I don't want to evacuate. I mean, it was, nice to go to Savannah, but I'd rather just go because I wanted to go on my own terms, Okay, pull that. I can't, oh, there we go. Overslid. I'm trying to get it out of the crack right there because it's going to impede, opening and closing. It's going to be too bunched or something, Okay. I just thought that was cute with those. So I wanted to keep them, so I couldn't trim off enough without cutting somebody's beak off. Okay, now the Siggies. I don't know about the Siggies. Let's move on. Got that? Okay. I think I was just going to put this here. But I don't know. Was I? This is a flip out. That's right. Or I could glue it into a pocket. I could glue it. Why don't we just do that? I'm going to see if I can't cut this. I'm looking for middle. Can't tell. So I'm doing here. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Now I'm just going to glue down the side. At some point, I'm going to have to make things to put in these pockets. At some point. It's all right, yeah. Okay. I don't know. Now I don't know. Honey Maid. Was I going to put something else here? That's too small for a belly band. I'm going to go ahead and glue it up here as I better go down here and I can make it a pocket. That's what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to glue down this here, starting here. Across here and up here. And, right? Yeah. Leave enough room to put something in it. I mean, you know, it could be something small. It will be whatever fits in there. That's what it will be. Got nothing for that yet. I've got club here, but was I really going to do something there? These were just in here, I think. Because not all this is Bob Evans potatoes. But this could literally be a side page thing. I'm going to move on. Okay, that was that. I mean, I have plenty of stuff in here I can do. This I'm just going to put in here. It's a thing in case someone wants to know what all the flavors are. Maybe 30 years from now, Jelly Belly won't be around anymore. Okay, this is a pocket thing. Okay, this way I'm really going fast. What's I going to do with that? Was I going to glue it there? I don't know. Thinking it would have to go this way. It could be a clip-on. I might paper clip some stuff on. Let's hold out for that. Oh, and this, I was thinking of putting here, but what was I going to do? I don't remember. We have to come back through here and figure things out. This, was I going to make it a pocket? Well, let me trim this. It obviously needs to be trimmed. This is one of the reasons it's a little gummed up. Okay, let's just take this off. Well, it could actually be a belly band. I have so many belly bands. But I need to make them different. Not just your average belly band. Yes, I'm going to glue this on here. But I do have some stamps. I saw them right here. Flowers. I might do this. And maybe this. But where's my thing? My stamping thing. Oh no. I wasn't as prepared as I thought. What color? These are like purple. I don't have purple. We're going to have to do... let's try this. I've seen people do this. They just go like this. And then they go like this. See? Who needs that stamping thing? I don't know what I was going to do with this, but it's going over here for now. I don't know where I put the ink. Let's do a different color. Let's try this rusty nails. Let's see, rusty hinge. Knew it was something rusty. Okay, because we don't know, let's just put it here. Oh, fine. I wanted to go in the corner. Down there. Off of the page. Let's just do one right here. Okay. There. Okay. Problem solved again. Now I need to remove trash. And let's get this out and get this going. Oh boy. Ah. We will get it going after we fix it. Okay. Hoping that that was fixed. Oh, it's not. Oh, come on, come on. Oh. Because it wasn't that long, it was able to push it out. It almost seems like it's working better than ever. Right there we go. So hard to get back in that little hole. Okay. It just wants to come up at the corners. You know what I mean? So we need to hold it. Okay. So anyway, I got a lot of weeds pulled. And it wasn't super hot, although I was soaked when I got done. My shirt was soaked. But, you know, it's humid. I mean, in 3 years, I have never had this many weeds. And in that particular area, by that fence I was talking about, that tree grew over on my side so that it shaded it. So nothing really grew. I'd go and have to rake leaves and it was just dirt. Now there's a lot of weeds growing in there. Okay, this is something that came in the mail. I thought that is really super cute. So this will be glued down, but I need to glue something on it so it can be a flip open. So until I find some cute thing to glue on it, that will be waiting till I find something. Oh, and then this. I thought that was so cute. So this is gonna go here. And it's not gonna be a pocket or anything. It's just gonna be there. As soon as I find some paper to glue on, what did I do with my paper? I think I shuffled things around. Oh, then there's this. That one goes there. This goes here. And I did see the missing leaf thing. Okay, let's put that up there. Put this here. Ah, should be okay. I'm gonna use this one. Oh my gosh, my friend's calling me. I can't. Okay, we know what that means. I'm gonna have to end the video. So I guess you guys got lucky, kinda. It's just gonna drag it on. So that will go there. What are we at? We're at 45 minutes anyway, so. Well, I'll better prepare. I'll get my head more together so that we can work on that better. And I can think about it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. All the videos pertaining to this journal are in a playlist called True Junk Journal. So you can find them all there. Go back and watch them all. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.